Hi, Wycliffe Barrett here, Xplane dedicated. Today we're going to have a look at Nice and also the Airbus A350. See you after the intro.
November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude. 2,000 feet.
Nice Airport LFMN has been released. It's been out a couple of weeks. I thought I'd do a quick review on it. I must admit I've been a little bit busy and I've been away camping this weekend, so I've only just gotten to it. It's a beautiful airport. It's been so well rendered. I'm actually really pleased with this release. It only cost $19.50, $19.50, which is nothing really. It's less than $20. That works out at around about £14 at the moment, I think, with the exchange rate. With the euro, it's going to be around about 18 euros. So very good value for money. We'll have a look at it and we'll see that in a moment. South of France, LFMN, Lima Foxtrot Mike November, Nice Côte d'Azur. Absolutely beautiful part of France, and this airport is absolutely stunning. Been created by Just Sim, and they've done a really wonderful job. I believe it is a conversion from FFa350, but even though it is a conversion, it's been enhanced slightly and has moving vehicles, HDR lighting, etc. etc. As I say, Nice Côte d'Azur Airport is an international airport. It's located 5.9 kilometers southwest of Nice in southern France. It is the third busiest airport in France. The service serves as a focus city for Air France and an operating base for EasyJet. In 2013, it handled 11,554,195 passengers, so putting it up there as one of the busiest airports in France, outside of course Paris or Lille. Due to its proximity to the Principality of Monaco, it also serves as a city-states airport with helicopter service linking the Principality and airports. Some airlines market Monaco as a destination via Nice Airport, and looking at it here you can see that it's been really well modelled. Beautiful markings on the ground, one of those airports that you're not going to get lost at, as long as you've got airport charts of course and you know exactly where you're going. What I do like about this airport is the exterior modelling of the buildings. There's a lot of intricate metalwork and fretwork, as you can see, and here we have the old tower and the new tower almost right next to it. Beautifully drawn, beautifully textured, looks really good, and I'm very pleased with the way that this airport has come out. Not only do you get the airport, but you also get surrounding OSM as well, so you get a large number of buildings, which is the Nice-Monaco kind of area. Absolutely lovely. And just looking at some of this glasswork here, it looks really good. Shading and occlusion textures are baked, effects on terminal and other airport buildings, high resolution photo scenery near the airport and city. All objects have been manually placed. High resolution ground textures and custom runway textures. Runway reflection effect and custom apron lights as well. High resolution building textures optimized for excellent performance, and animated custom ground vehicles. So coming and talking about the animated custom ground vehicles, I have to say there isn't enough airport clutter. You know I have a big thing about airport clutter, and I really like to see it because it's airport clutter that brings a scenery to life. And whilst there are some moving vehicles, particularly down by the fire station, in my view not enough. And you know, on this road here, this elevated roadway, you see traffic there and the bus and what have you, but that's all static. Maybe you know they could have animated that as well, but it's not a biggie, and can easily be rectified. You know, if you just want to do it yourself, go into WED and make those adjustments yourself. Beautiful airport. I really like it. It's gorgeous to fly into. The approaches here into Nice are very nice. It's really lovely, and as we fly around with the virtual drone once again over the old tower and past the new one, you can really get a feel for how this airport fits into the landscape. It's down on the coast, and so it looks really nice as you fly in on that approach onto 04 right or 04 left. Rarely would you use the opposite runways coming in over the mountains, but it can be done because there they are. And just having a look at a couple of night shots here, you can see the surrounding lighting, the HDR, etc. Looking really lovely, blends in well, and I just thought I'd do a quick 10-mile approach onto 04 right, even though here I'm lined up on 04 left. Nothing fancy, just threw up the 737 whilst we did that. So I kind of recommend this. It costs $19.50, which is not an awful lot of money. Works out to around about £14 with the present exchange rate. I recommend you buy this one from Xplane.org. The Airbus A350 by Flight Factor. Now, this aircraft has had an awful lot of criticism, which I think has been kind of unfair and unjust. It's a beautiful aircraft. The modelling on it and the detail is absolutely superb. We're going to have a look at that because it's had an update, and whilst it's only a minor update, it is an update. The update that everybody is waiting for is SIDS and Stars, which will be coming. I don't know when. It might be the end of this year, it might be the beginning of next year. Don't forget, these guys are working on a number of aircraft, and to keep their revenue stream going, they've got to keep producing new aircraft. So it will get an update, don't worry about that. But even without the update, you can fly SIDS and Stars. But I'm just going to have a look at the release enhancements that came out just a couple of days ago. On the ground here at LFMN, Nice Airport, 3D view of the cockpit. And as we move around the aircraft here, you can see some of these minor enhancements, which are, in the main, reflective surfaces. And as you look at the fuselage of the aircraft there, you can see the sunlight go down the length of the aircraft. Now, this hasn't been done in Xplane before. There has been one enhancement to the Challenger, I believe. Challenger 300, where reflective surfaces have been put on. But let me zoom in a little bit closer and just look at the front fairing of the engine there. You can see that kind of chrome finish. This has been very difficult to achieve in Xplane, and so a number of developers have been trying to get this together, a number of painters. Also, the leading edge of the aircraft, the leading edge of the wing there, as well, has also got a reflective surface. And as I look at the undercarriage here, you can see that the undercarriage has been enhanced a little bit, and so it shines a little bit more. It's taken that flat kind of painted look off the aircraft. So I think whilst it's only a small update and a small enhancement, it really adds to the overall effect of the aircraft. And now with this new reflective enhancement technology coming through, I think a lot of aircraft and a lot of painters will be using that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, and I'll see you soon. Yeah.